Okay, for anybody on the replay, everybody should know that I don't make it here on time on the weekend, no matter how hard I try or not.
Xenu.
It's Papa Cat yelling Xenu. So we'll see how long it takes today. I think yesterday was 26 seconds before somebody showed up. I don't know. This is.
Still get there before me.
Oh, and see, in San Francisco, if the store's not open, you can park in the business or in the yellow zone. So I'm reading a thingy. Applying for a one-time outdoor event, my pyramid. September 11th? Ooh, that's creepy. Well, I'll be here. See what time? 11 to 3. It's on September 15th. So they could have a thingy at the park. Remember I told you when the fence gets thinner, the closer they are to fixing it. So
600?
600. What's 600?
Well, that's where it's going to be. 600. Yep.
Yeah, but it said at the Redwood. Hello, 3 people. Oh, that's one is you. It says at the Redwood Park, and that's the Redwood Park. It's the 12 redwoods they stole from Santa Cruz.
Okay. Oh, I see. Because 6. Yeah. Okay. Right. Because they're 701, so 600. Yeah.
And this is a brilliant man. Remember this. Papa Cat is a brilliant freaking man. He has a freaking master's from a very prestigious college. Exactly. And he thinks the one who hasn't graduated from high school is smarter than him.
Yep. Well, true.
Well, I'm not smart enough to drink enough for my throat to be clear.
Wow.
So, and good night to the person who is on here.
Good night. Nice to see you. They're doing some interesting work across the street.
Where? Which street? He says they're doing interesting work across the street.
Oh.
He is a foot taller than me too.
Yeah, can't you see that?
And as I get older, tall people don't seem to get shorter, but short people do. It's like we all compact if we. We've got to have a picture. We do have a picture. Did I give it to Mom? The wedding picture.
Maybe they're setting.
He's not listening to me. See, and this is why I tell him he doesn't listen to me, and he's like, "Yes, I do."
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Yeah, I can go back and replay right now.
I know, he can go back and replay right now.
I know what you said. Hold on a second.
You can't do that in real life, though, and he wonders why I get mad at him.
Yeah, I can do it on YouTube, though.
He gets that look on his face, and it's like, of course I'm mad at you. I just literally said something. Anyway, so yes, we're sneaking up on them. So now he's got me looking at the stupid vans, too. I don't care what they're doing. What's the black one for? Okay, wow. People who have these, I know it's trash, but still, I've never seen a black one before. Because they're all color-coded in my world. We are interested about the most crazy things. I think I'm having a hangover from yesterday. So, the brain was just like, good luck, bye. So, and considering I was really zooming for a while off of that, which also makes me go, what was I like when I was younger if I'm like this now? Oh, so yeah, the latest thing about the robocars is that people are smuggling their kids in them to take them to things by themselves to maybe their nanny or something, or a school sports event or something. Doesn't that figure? All the bougie know how to figure how to use the Waymo.
Still, it's creepy as hell.
To put their kid in. I'm getting used to it. I sort of wish I lived here because I'd use that puppy all the time. Well, think how much money you can make if they crash. So. And yes, I've learned my lesson. My blood sugar is a little up. And I've got to go see Dr. Kitty in 3 days. I've screwed up. I'm going to tell her it's just a DNC made me happy, eat a lot of sugar. So, the heck is everybody? It's like I'm waiting for Carrie Ann to come, or I'll wait until 20 minutes in before I say something. It's the reason she was doing her test this morning and I was on there. And then I was like, I have to leave because I just blanked out.
Hi, brain frog.
Ribbit, hello, Kenny.
Call the brain frog.
Call brain.
Go home, Kenny. You're drunk.
This is what happens when you're older and play with your swipe keyboard. Because you're like, where did I ever type Kolb? So yeah, I have something to say today, but I gotta wait for Carrie Ann because I ducked out of her test. She was testing, I think, a new microphone or something. And I smuggled a brioche, which is fancy, sugary French bread, to the house last night and said, why don't we make French toast with it? I'm surprised I'm not dead. Oh, they had one door closed. Ah, let's see. They were getting ready. It's a shame I can't see through these doors. So, still 3 people. This is interesting. And one of them's not Fuzz. I think she wants me to stop for one day. I'm sorry. You have to close the door? You should pull the curtain too. Whee! Come on, we have to go see the back doors. We have to go see the back doors, see what they did. Because they can't fix it in one day, so I'm wondering if they can even go through those doors right now. So yeah, they're doing a real restoration on the doors I always complain about. Because they realized I was telling the truth. So, the guys who I got called police for because they said I was, which is really weird because it's not what they call the police for. Because the police for would not come out for me talking to the repairman. So they wouldn't tell me what. I need to look it up somewhere and see what it is. He seemed rather embarrassed when I said, why are you guys here? You know, what's up? And they were like, and I'm like, no, you have to tell me. So there's this whitewashed version of why they were here, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. There's got to be a place where I can look up the complaint of why it was called. So, because the famous thingy yesterday, oh my God, look at this. Oh, they've just tied them up. So they'll come running and take them down. See, I didn't want to be rude yesterday, so I didn't look into the vestibules. Or into the vestibule when they had the doors up, but look what they're doing to the doors. So, that means that's coming off. Oh, poor BBs. You know, those doors have to come off again soon, and I'll be here, because you can't schedule restoration, they schedule you. And you don't have extra money to bribe them with, I know that. Oh, I should take a picture of that. Hi, sitting. Yeah, so look at the doors. So yeah, they were in a lot more disrepair than I even realized, because the pieces of tape are up to get the flashing to stay on. So, oh, at least they're working on the kick plate. I mean, look at this. It's totally like a lot worse than even I thought. So, ooh, they're not gonna like this. So tell, Org isn't gonna like this. Maybe now you'll finish the rest of the building, because this one's gonna get you in trouble, and it's gonna cost a pretty penny to fix, freaks. It is. No, it has nothing to do with that. They were checking it out yesterday, and they probably thought it was going to be easy to replace. And then, like I said, I was walking by without my afterwards, and I heard the guy say, "So do you want a full restoration on it?" So they were restoration specialists. So restoration is not freaking cheap ever. No, just by accident.
And then someone took a picture of the building or of you?
Oh, probably of me. Okay, not an accident.
And now they're stopping in the middle of the street.
No, it's the red light, hun. He's not paying attention.
Good thing they're doing that.
Yeah. Stop. See, this is what I have to deal with sometimes.
The brain black.
No, the brain is mine right now. So. Yeah, it's like every time they think they're being, if this is them doing like a drive-by, every time they think they're being incognito, it's like, look, we're harassing you. It's like, no, you're not. This is California, and you can't do a lot to us. Sorry. Or let me rephrase that. This is Northern California, and you can't do stuff to us. And especially considering my next president was a little kid, or maybe an early teenager through Jonestown. So she got to watch it on TV like I did. So you guys better be careful. I know you're watching me. So yeah. What did I do last night? I just sat in front of sat in front of my iPad, which Carrie Ann called me out on. Hi, Robert. I know. I don't. That means they're going to be back real soon if it was just painter's tape and it wasn't like reinforced. Unless it's only a small problem and that's their version of reinforcing. So, duct tape probably isn't good for the brass because that's figure what it is. Oh, look, you have a piece of your curtain sticking out. It wants out. See, it doesn't like being in there either. Oh, wait, you gotta leave, Carrie Ann. You gotta hear. I monetized. Ha ha. I finally got there. That's what I was waiting for you for, and I had to get off this morning because I was gonna say it. I wanted to wait until I got here. Yes, we're gonna play with it tonight. So they monetized me last night. That joke about filling out the questionnaire for them, I think it did make a difference. So congratulate me. Now you don't have to pay, now you don't have to like shake your finger at me and go, what about your hours? Oh. So yes, I'm happy, but I'm exhausted from yesterday. Oh my God. Sitting there being just up and like not trying to hurt people's feelings or not trying to get them in trouble and stuff was a little hard yesterday. So thank you. Thank you, Robert. So you guys haven't come and pulled out this year yet. You know, maybe the whole thing will go through the next time. And I want to know where your air vent is playing with your doors, because the doors weren't like hopping around yesterday when I was here. They decided to do it when they closed the doors today. And good luck with your class. I forgot about your class. Kid, don't do kids. It's like automatic. I don't do chitlins. Okay. I don't do children, remember? So that'll take care of this year. But yeah, because they also thank you, Carrie Ann. That's the thing. Dogs and children love me. So I saw what I saw with her out of the corner of my eye looking at me, and that's why I just turned. So because they always want to talk to me. That's why the one who got out of the doors, it was just like, it's okay. You know, she stares at me and tries to figure out how to get out over the fence. So, and I don't care if they know this. I may not leave where I'm going, but I sure as hell am not going to take film of the kids because it's not their fault they're here. So, and that one was little. That one was like 6. It's like, you better not be treating a 6-year-old like an adult, you freaks. So, are you barfing money? That is so cute, sitting. Which means I have to get those memes together. I might have to start thinking now since I'm monetized. See, I knew I was going to act this way. Now I'm freaking out. And I didn't tell Papa Cat until this morning because I saw it right before I went to bed. And I knew if I would have said something when we went to bed, it would be like he wouldn't sleep. So I had to say something. I had to forget about it until this morning. And then it was like, oh, by the way, I'm monetized. Oh, so yeah. So yeah, the door is taped up. So, oh, I bet you they can't even, hey you, bet you they can't even go through the back door.
You think?
I think so.
What's the tape for?
Even though they don't have the tape on the door, they have it on the other door.
Yeah.
So maybe they were told not to go through that door, because I don't see kids come through the front. It's very, very rare. Usually they go to the back, so I don't think they have a choice right now. Bummer. So I could be able to say a lot of I'm sorries and I wish you wouldn't do this. And, you know, your child is not an adult sort of thing. Whee! So, I know. And the least, like, most impressive thing yesterday was the police. I feel so bad. Look at that puppy! Woo! Do you see the dog?
Huh?
Do you see the dog?
No. Aw.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like, what was I saying? Oh, who knows?
Hi, Yoko. Good morning.
Hello. I've been called Yoko before, believe it or not. So I just have to make sure he's hanging around the gate a little bit. So we're just gonna sit on this side for a little while until he leaves. I don't mess with the homeless people. So let's go walk over here and see how the garbage is doing. Oh, I think that fell out of his hands. He'll come back for it. It was a magazine on the floor. So, hi MLH, how are you? Welcome to the Saturday day of Where's His Car?
I looked.
Cairo has a silver GTI, old, a red Prius, which I've never seen, and a black Tesla, which we have seen because he parked it right in front of me last week. Was it last weekend?
He was here last Saturday.
Yeah, he parked right in front of me last Saturday at the very end. And it was like, they don't see me anymore. They walked past me. And I think, okay, the Recology is here. Is that him down there? Hey, you. We have a homeless person in the front door, so I don't want to bother him. So we're going for a walk. Is that a Tesla?
This gray thing?
No, the one behind. Well, that's a Tesla.
Yeah.
The one behind it.
I don't think so.
I seriously think people are starting to rip off the emblem off their cars.
This looks like a...
Because usually you see it all over the place, like this SUV. But I swear to God, people are ripping the emblems off the front of their cars at least. Which I don't blame them. And everybody just points and laughs now. And there are tons of them around. It is his?
It is a Tesla.
Oh. You know how you can tell if it's his? He has snacks in the front.
Really?
Yeah. So, wow, this is pretty fancy. It's not his.
Okay.
He has like bag of snacks in the door thing. So.
Oh, tell MLH the news.
I monetized MLH. Yes.
Papa Cat will be retiring any day now.
That's what he thinks, and I'm like, I'm barely gonna get like, was it bridge fare?
Gas money. Yeah.
Bridge fare.
Bridge fare.
So we are excited. Yay! And when I still see you, I still think of my cousin. You still remind me of my cousin Johnny, MLH. I don't know, I think it's the very cool sort of way you talk. But it's funny that one day when I was making everybody a family member, it's like my invisible family. So, but yeah, I don't see his car. Bummer. But then again, for some reason all week, they have not seen me. Somebody walked someone out front and said, your session is over. And then she saw me and like freaked. You know, had the two girls walk by me on Thursday because I'd swear he was doing a real picture with a bunch of pretty people, because we had pretty people here for a while. It's really weird, actually. Yeah, see? I know, this is what you get. Come to the old lady's YouTube and get called my cousin. So yeah, I still don't see... Oh, there's another... No, that's an SUV thing. I wonder if he went to Burning Man instead. We think we saw someone going to Burning Man on the way. It looked like a refurbished prison bus. So, and since I used to do a lot of stuff for Burning Man, but couldn't go to the playa because I'm allergic to it. And as I always say, they tried to figure out how to make me a hamster ball, but then it'd have to have an air conditioner in it. So, yeah, I know, totally. This one wasn't. On Thursday, I counted like, what did I say, 12 new people? And of course they're gone today, or gone yesterday. So I swear, and they were all, the women were all like perfect hair, perfect makeup, and it just made me think they're doing photography with Cairo because he was here. So I'm still with my baby, or my Cairo is going to be baby Bufu. And I actually wouldn't be surprised if we see DM come through here quietly and even like clandestine. I mean, my joke about Davey is that, in my opinion, he wears a hairpiece and goes out. Don't say it. Nice, nice. They're German, they're talking. I said no in German. So, where did everybody go that was here on Thursday? It was really pretty. It looked like a picture you guys might have taken. So did you take a picture with baby Bufu? Is Davey gonna sneak over here so he can check it out? Because, you know, this one's gonna be up in the pictures for a while when he becomes Bufu. Unless they put him somewhere else before they do it. So... Ah, okay. Thank you. Papa Cat will keep an eye on that, right? Okay, he said yeah. Oh, hi, Dusty. Are you here just to, like, give me a warning, or are you going to hang out for at least, what, 2 minutes? How do they know that you've been there? Because I can't even skulk or, you know, play with other people unless I go onto a different name. And see? Okay, that's me 3. That's me 3. That's me 3. Got the German kids not to go in.
Good.
Yeah, they were talking and I was shaking my head. And then I walked by them and said, nicht, nicht. Like, the only thing I remember from my German classes is no.
Well, the third guy was taking pictures like with a really big telephoto lens, like way back there. And then the other 2.
Well, one of them might have been with them then, and the other 2 weren't, because they just looked at me like they understood. They should have just said nichts about. And then they would have started talking to me in German, and then it would have been like, oh God. Yes, thank you, Dusty. And yes, this is my count for today. Why do I have a feeling that Fuzz is doing something today? Which is fine, because I'm doing this 7 days a week. I don't expect them to be here every day, especially on a weekend. Yeah, if you're lurking, Fuzz, we've got Papa Cat. He stands right next to me. You guys, you don't have to be here on the weekends. So... But the fake OSA letter, yes, I know, I was bummed. I wasn't on it. Well, bummed, not bummed. I don't seem to get a lot of, like, bad press at all. So, which I should take for granted that it's because I'm nice or something. But yeah, I'm just like the little quiet old lady up in San Francisco. He hates when I say quiet, little old lady. You can't see him though. You know, I'm glad they can't see you pick your nose. Oh, God. See, he's one of those guys that, like, doubles down on it. So now oh, that's the wrong finger. Oh, no, it's the right finger. Sorry, interrupted by the goofiness that we still do after 22 years. I know, but it's just like... I know MLH. It's like but it was just. It's like I'm never on anything. They don't pick on me. They don't even pick on me on Reddit. Not that I'm inviting anybody to do it. So it's just like I'm the quiet one in San Francisco that laughs too much. So the curtain got in, and you're letting kids in the front. That's a really good advertisement, guys. So hopefully you'll get your door fixed, because, you know, I'll be here definitely every day now. And I may stay longer than an hour, because then people can watch me on replay. Haha. So yeah, how long is it going to take to fix the door? Especially considering it's a brass door that's from the original building and it's warped. And you guys messed it up. You didn't even listen to me. I told you you were breaking it. No one listened. No one cared. And now it's got to be done by a specialist. And this is what I said before. You start working on those windows then. Yeah, all I have is a mention of Dora, which I realized was not a good thing. But that's it, just one thing. And it's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. And I'm also on Reddit on a completely, utterly different moniker, because when I first joined Reddit, when it first opened, we were all freaks about security. So it's why I still have, God, I have at least 3 securities on my phone alone, and I do pay for them, so. Stop it! Stop it! You made Papa Cat laugh. Thank you! Yes, I've been going every day of the week. I just said I'll stop when I need the rest or have something going on. And I want to say this week I might. I don't remember. I know I go see my doctor, who's nicknamed Dr. Kitty. That's how well I get along with everybody. And she likes it. Because she saw my Hello Kitty tattoo and she loved it. So it's when we sort of bonded. Which is cool, because I haven't bonded with one of my doctors in a long time. And there's a whole passel of tourists taking pictures. Oh, with the pyramid. They were taking a picture with the pyramid. I was wondering why they were all facing this way.
Guys?
No, there's you'll see them. There's a whole passel of kids coming by.
Okay.
Young ones, not kids. And they all someone was taking a picture there, and they were all
Like this.
yeah, they were taking a picture in front of the pyramid. I keep forgetting that too.
Like rabbit season too.
It is rabbit season. I mean, it'll end. We call, he gets it because he's married to a native, but the natives call tourist season rabbit season, and that's the funny part.
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, and that's why it's actually calmed down a little bit, because school starts early in a lot of places now. So, but yeah, the roving passel of kids are people who probably they're not long tourists. They're probably tourists from Santa Clara. Because, when you're a teenager, you used to get all your friends in one car instead of, seatbelts. This is someone who doesn't know how to drive. Oh, and now he's cutting the other guy off. This is the weirdest intersection on the planet.
Yeah, and he cut over to the other lane.
Yeah, people don't pay attention because that one lane's too close to the building. So I'm waiting for the big pileup. So, and it's San Francisco. They won't learn anything until it breaks.
Do a live that just points at that intersection for an hour.
I know.
Watch all the idiots.
I was thinking about going to the barber shop across the street and asking them if I can rent a spot that I can put a camera in, and just have it be a live camera on the back door, or near enough to the back door that it's not in the back door, so I'm not invading their privacy. And it'd probably be funny, because I'm sure the barbershop guys would probably be like, if we can watch it. So it's that's one of the things about growing in Silicon Valley area, Bay Area, is that if I want to be able to do it securely, I've got at least 2 friends who can do it and make it look like there's nothing there, and wouldn't even be able to see it. Unlike this building, because it's a historical monument, they have to do, standing in the middle, can't stand in the middle. Whoops, see, I'm never going to get that right. They have to put their cameras, they're somewhere around there, put their camera out, because they can't mess up the facade. So this is their problem, and this is why I think they're mad. Oh my God, what the hell's wrong with this guy? I don't understand people who do that for fun. I mean, what is this, the desk sociopath? So it's interesting. I've sort of made the pledge about not talking trash about another if he's a content creator. So, but it's what the heck? I mean, if he's doing that, I hope he's getting a lot of money for it, because he wouldn't be doing it for himself. So, technology costs a lot of money. So whoever's doing it should charge the person he's doing it for $5,000. So it's one of them. It's misnomers. Hi, Dr. Media. I think I was watching something of yours the other day. It's like, you're so calm. It's weird. But yeah, it's like, don't get me into computer security again. I spent so much time there in the early aughts because we were all a bunch of paranoid tech freaks. So it's like, yeah, I do still pay for ad blocking, but that's because I've been with the place for like 10 or 15 years and they do an incredible job that they make me mad sometimes. Oh, I didn't say hi. Hi, Twile. It's hard to see this because weirdly enough, it's on the left-hand side of my screen and it's white. The chat. I can't change the color. I've tried. At least it's not on the screen, which it was for like 3 months. So, yes, we were talking. And I don't know where these loud motorcyclists are coming from. Oh wait, no, that's... Oh no, that was a souped up car. I thought that was a motorcycle. That man needs to put on at least one muffler before he gets busted. A SAC account. Wow. I mean, I know Sacramento's a little of a podunk, but please, can't you like help with the poor or something instead of picking on us? It's like, you know, if you're not good at like streaming, help someone who is. You know, I don't understand. Anyway, I hope he's making a lot of money. So, okay, that's a weird thing. We have a helicopter going over this part of the city, which you usually don't. So, I wonder what's going on. Why don't you go look it up? This is how I sing Papa Cat on like FlightAware. They don't come. They're not allowed to come here. Yeah. Excuse me. How many times have we seen the center of San Francisco landing a plane? SFO Oakland. You figure out the flight patterns. So. Ah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Being working on being security. I know we need to learn this. It's like. I so wanted to say with Nora yesterday, it's that we seem to be getting our own little clique, not a group, a clique. And a clique means you can walk away from it at any time. If you want to go into girl definitions, you know, we all learned this when we were younger. With us smaller feeds and the smaller older people like home. But it's like, it'd be cool to get the smaller feeds together because, you know, to talk amongst each other if something goes weird. So I'm sure Dusty has a lot more connections with those people. It's like you should maybe, oh God, another one. Yeah, they can only come through the front door. Gosh, I am not amused. Papa Cat's making a what the hell face. Back doors are useless. No, I don't think, I think they came, I think they were parked somewhere over there and then came. So. Oh, and then they went over to, I don't think they can go through the front door. See, when you're this brilliant, you don't understand. It gives me that face when I say that too. They can't use the back door. Brass doors are basically...
We didn't see them come out.
How do you know they came out?
That's the same people.
Oh.
That's the dad and the kid.
I didn't see the...
Mom is still inside.
I didn't see the dad. I just saw the kid, and I'm not looking at the kids anymore when they come by, so... That it had pink?
Yeah.
Okay. So all I saw was pink. Oh my God, hi Fuzz. Did you hear I'm monetized? Neener. Cowardly thing to do. Like I said, a clique. Clique is what you learn from Judy Blume in my age. She's the one who talks about, she's the one who did all the young adult books about menstruation and your first boyfriend and things like that. And so it's like a clique. It's a bunch of people hanging out together and they can go through it anytime. So, hi Lori Plays. So it's not a group. Because especially the mean girls, which I was one, don't want to have a group. So, because that made them easy to drop people. So, it's like, I know cliques. I could have a degree in clique. Klique. I even pronounce it correctly. Are you guys looking for something?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Just checking.
Thank you.
Love your hair.
Thank you.
She had pink braids and blue bangs. It was really cool. But they were looking around like they were looking for something. And it's just like, okay, this is where the tourist guide comes out, which I've done forever. Because especially when you're sitting at the door of a club, someone will come up and go, do you know where so-and-so is? So yeah, that's the door. Oh yeah, I know, the double accounts. I have them too, but that account was started and it's not used for anything that brain fog uses. It's just usually used to watch like synchronized swimming or something. But yeah, this is what they did. And so I don't think that door is usable. So they had both the doors completely off. If you go to yesterday's feed, you'll see the doors completely off, and then you'll see me with the cops because I got micro swatted again. Well, actually, I had 3 cops yesterday. And I was petting a Cavalier King Charles, and I had to stop because the cops were here. Yeah, not very bright. Because I'm sure Silicon Valley is not the only place that people know how to like immediately like get on the ball and find out who they are. So, and hell, even EFF.com, EFF.org? Yeah. EFF.org might have some like advice on how to keep those people at bay. So, because they were a very, very big security type focused place that started, I think, in the aughts. When did EFF start?
When?
Yeah.
In the 80s?
80s? No, when did it go online?
Oh, well.
My one policeman.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Ask our friend who works with it.
Yeah, and then she'll go, why don't you know that?
I know. That's okay.
Yeah, the one person we could ask would go, why don't you know that? Because, of course, I've known about it since before she worked there. So, and after she worked there. And it's just like, oh my God. Because and then I'll just say, no, I'm the one you talk to when you're having a bad day, remember? Well, I don't think they could use duct tape. That's the thing, because it's real brass. So who knows what duct tape would do. Don't cause. No, MD, doctor, don't go anywhere. MLL, be nice. No unnice on here, or I'll make fuzz, delete the comments. Don't play that game here. Sorry. So, don't act like that. It's not nice. I don't do that. I am friends with people who don't like other people. I am used to it. I am a goth girl. My joke is half my friends don't speak to half my friends. Yeah, let's focus on here and not focus on things that happen somewhere else. Even though ASL sounded a little weird. Stop it. He had a point. If we're fighting against each other, people who've never been here don't know what the hell we're doing, and they don't come back. So the point is to make people more aware of what's going on and break this puppy up. So I know I get to play mom at the moment, but that's what's supposed to be going on, and it's supposed to be going on before that even happened. It happened since the last time I was messed with. So that was May, I think. So be good. Sorry. Oh, look, the curtain is like open. I can see what's going on inside. Someone's going to have to rush over here and close it because, you know, I'll get to see where the magic tunnel is. And that's because the kid came in the second time and we didn't see them leave. So it's like, that's always the excuse around here is like, there's a magic tunnel somewhere, because we're also near Chinatown, which really did have tunnels. So I'm not putting anybody down. That would be my normal response. So I think the org is giving up. That's why the flag is there. Yeah, the building's like, get them out of here. I don't want them here anymore. So, Drape Tech. Oh, yes. Did I say hi to you, Ori? I'm so distracted at the moment. Because unless they can only go out those doors, yeah, Polycat was asking me, how did they get out? And I was blaming him for not understanding me, but I should have blamed me for not understanding him. Supposedly, the kid with the dress, or the pink dress, that's all I saw at the corner of my eye, came in a second time. How did she get out? Unless they're using the trash door. There's a door to the alcove in the trash, and it's a door of regular size. And it sucks that they moved. Okay. It sucks that they moved. You could see, where is it? Oh, look, somebody left. Oh, so the back door does work. Okay. Cooties! You're gonna get cooties! Back door does work, for out at least. So, almost, we should go see if if it's messing it up too. There's no walkway mat. That's how I used to be able to tell before. So they took it away to work on the doors. So, let's see. Okay. Oh, so that's how I think I figured out how to put a comment on the screen. Because I keep being, going too hard. Too much pressure on my phone. Lived for years where they didn't take my finger at all, and now I can sneeze and it'll do something. So, Scientology, yes. Is it him? What? Oh, yeah, no, how did he get out? Did he come around?
I don't know. I just saw him come this way, defeated meter.
Yeah, see, now I'm trying to do Scientology people because I want their faces. So that's the thing. And I'm still moving the gimbal and not the phone. So, yeah, I didn't take people before because I had enough people I was telling. Oh, and she just went around the block. The back door works to leave.
Okay, that would explain how
yeah, and now she's going across the street. We're going to follow her and see if we can get her face. So, and it's like, the harder you try not to have me, film you, is the way I want to do it even more. So, there she is. It's like, I could probably tell her nationality because she has my cheekbones. She's too light though. The white is bouncing off. Hopefully she's seen me because she smiled. So maybe she's smiling because she's on YouTube. So, okay, well, that's enough. And this guy's going around, so. Oh, yes. I always hear Carrie Ann in the back of my head. Ooh, and it is warm. I was wondering. The gimbal's warm because it started making little vibrations in my hand. I have to turn on the other one next time. But yeah, every time I start moving the phone around, if I haven't zoomed out, I hear Carrie Ann in my head going, zoom. I know. And there was another, she may be the same one. There was one out here the other day that he thought I left. I came around, they said I'm still here, and she laughed as she closed the doors. And it was like, ooh, we might have a chance. Okay, doctor, I'm sorry, but boys will be boys. And you only get, you get a chance. Have a good day, guy. Oh, well. Oh, how can they afford parking sitting? How can they afford that cafe, which I get Papa Cat a cookie for $4?
Yep.
This is also part of the monetization. It's like I try to stay nice with the people around.
Yes, some cookies.
And then there's one over there near the stop sign that a salad that I like to eat costs $19. No, I don't get it a lot, and I don't count it part of that because I take it home. So it's like, I want to know how they can go into that and the cafe and Starbucks and DoorDash, because DoorDash comes here too. That's what makes me think that Cairo's going to be Baby Boo-Foo, because they're probably, supplementing their income. So, or letting them keep their own money or something. Ooh, right the minute I hit the sun. See? Oops. Okay, so it is overheating. Damn it. It's doing it again. Okay. Let's see. Okay, caught it. Okay. So yeah, I can't put it, get out of there. I can't put it in the sun right now. And I'm going to have to look that up to see, because it does a little vibration before it lets go, and it literally stopped when I walked in. So it's some kind of sensor that's being set off. So Fuzz, you're right. As usual, it is an overheating thing, I bet. So, and see, those little beasts are out now. That was my $90 ticket.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like, it was even waiting for me when I came back. When I got my ticket for parking, because I parked the wrong car, there was a meter maid hiding like a half a block down. And it was like, no, but they pickle everything. Sitting on the fence asked $19 for a salad, but it's like half pickled salad with stuff, you know, and they pickle their stuff, whoever runs the place or wherever they get it from. It's very fancy pickled stuff. So I had it once, and now it's my favorite salad. I'll probably never have it again. And what did I put on it? I brought it home and put, I think, prosciutto on it, because I thought I'd be able to do the prosciutto and string cheese thing for my type 2 when I was hungry. And it was like, no, that just got expensive. Where?
There.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
No, they see, they do that. They can't do that. That's actually, they are not allowed to do that. Yes, they did it just to get around. They did it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, they did it yesterday when they were leaving me.
Yeah.
They do it to drive badly.
Okay.
Unless they stay on. Nope, they're back off again.
Yeah.
So I don't know why SFPD is doing that, because nobody can drive in this city anyway, and all you can do is confuse people.
They're going to come by here and at least say hi.
And that's the problem with the salad too, is that I am, what did we used to call ourselves? Was it welfare babies, because we like iceberg, because iceberg was poor people's lettuce? I hate romaine. I've always hated romaine. I will literally only eat the like very heart of the romaine, and I don't like the tips of asparagus. So yeah, I'm a welfare baby. So, but now iceberg sucks that it's impossible to get a decent head. Anyway, and it costs a fortune. See? Ugh. Well, salads are good for summertime. I usually do salads in the summertime. I used to do them with fake fish too. So my mom found like the finger fake fish, and we started having them when my dad would go on a business trip or something. And we used to call it our fake Louis. So I am not a romaine fan, and unfortunately this is how we can really tell if it's a nice restaurant, because if it's a really nice restaurant, you get hearts only. And if it's someone who pretends to be a nice restaurant, you get dark green bits in it. And since Papa Cat couldn't eat dark green bits, that's how we got around the romaine issue. It was very much hearts, and that was the time we didn't want to waste the rest of it. We don't have a rabbit. But yeah, it was like, oh no, these guys just think they're fancy. Steak places when they were in. Okay, sweetie, but just ignore him. You two just ignore each other. It's okay. So that's no big deal. Like I said, I come from the real world where everybody doesn't like everybody. I have literally sat across the room from someone who I never spoke to ever again, sort of thing. I don't remember who they are now, because they're the ones who left. So you don't have to pay attention to people. And like I said, the goth club world, half of my friends don't speak to half of my friends. I was actually surprised last weekend at our thing that we went to that everybody spoke to each other. So, you know, it's just a part of life. And since I'm in the goth world, it's literally a part of life. That's why I try to avoid it on here, because I have it IRL. I don't need it online too. Someone just took a picture of me, didn't they?
No, he was definitely pointing up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did they keep taking pictures of Scientology? And it isn't, I thought it was just like, I think they're trying to get into Taiwan or something. Okay, cool. I'll read it when I get home. Yeah, it was a lot of Asian kids taking pictures, and I thought they were just, on the trip from wherever they are because supposedly they're trying big in the Asian world. But no, it's been Europeans too. So it's like taking a picture. I'll show you. Hopefully, if my phone doesn't. Okay, I've been in the shadow long enough. Good. They keep taking pictures of this, and I don't know why. It's like maybe they're complaining about the letters. They can't embed anything. So anything that doesn't belong to this building cannot be embedded. So they had to put it all like stick it on there or put it on like a frame or something so they could put the letters up there. And people keep taking that. You can see because they're pointed. So they're not doing the Gilded Age thing, which is this part because it was made during the Gilded Age. So it's like, I don't understand. So, oh my God, I thought that was a homeless person. No, that's a guy doing a tour, isn't he? Yeah, on the tricycles. I wasn't listening. I purposely don't listen. Ah, you know what, like a Pokemon thing? Hi, Osa. He said maybe they're on the treasure hunt.
Yeah.
That actually might make sense because they are younger people who are doing it. So I wouldn't be surprised if like a modern day Pokemon would be around the world and you take pictures in certain cities. That's actually a good idea. I'm glad Osa's here today. Yeah, exactly. I gotta get a Scientology on a Gilded Age thingy. Look, fireman. Hello, fireman. Yes. I used to say, and I was a teenager, I don't know why I would say things like this as a teenage girl, but I like firemen so much, I want to be a Dalmatian. That's what I used to say. Oh my God, I was such a little racy brat when I was a teenager. You could explain why. Now, you can't tell how old I am. I have to tuck in my butt, my back. It did a little slip the other day. And see, now this is an older guy taking a picture of the front, unless he brings it down, takes a picture of me. No, I think he's actually doing the architecture. That building turned into that. What? This is the first Transamerica building, and that's the second.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. So yeah, he's taking pictures of the building because it is a heritage site. So not the big heritage. It's not Monticello, but it's not the city, or the state. It's somewhere in between. So it's not the big shot ones, but it's one down. I know there's so many historical landmark like layers. So, but I love telling them that this building turned into that building. I'm not done, Buzz. I would show this at the end. So people love hearing that. So, and soon my cocktail lounge will be open, and they're going to learn how to make a non-alcoholic drink because I'll be up there enough. I know, poor Fuzz. Papa Cat has to learn. He does admit that you're faster than him, but he was probably just reading it going, oh, whatever. It's like, don't make me say it. If you want something done right, ask a woman. He just gave me a face. So yeah, I have to stay out of the sun now because it's overheating. I might have to rent it at the same time. Or it only has a 6-month life. Who knows? I was wondering if you had sent me something that said you were going to be here today. But then again, I'm always late on the weekends because the traffic is either nothing until it is something that's at the toll plaza, or after the toll plaza, it gets stuck at the metering lights. And it's like, you figure by now we'd learn that, but no. I figured out the time dysmorphia too. I had 2 minutes to do something, and instead of just going downstairs and saying let's go, I found a lipstick color I liked, and that took 8 minutes, and then we were late. Of course, he knows better, so by then he stopped. He just started, doing things. I came downstairs and went, we're ready. Poor man, he has to put up with so much.
Now you have to show your lipstick.
Now I have to show my lipstick? Oh God, okay, let me see. Okay, see, this is where I mess it up all the time because I don't know where it is. And yeah, see that lipstick? Isn't it awesome? It's got my lip balm on top of it. So I've tried to at least wear lipstick because I am a bad goth girl because I don't wear makeup anymore. Or hardly anymore. So yeah, you got to see the lipstick. Ooh. And of course, that's not the real color I want it to be. I want it to be dark like my soul. So yeah, the rumor was also, if you want to learn a little about Scientology here, is they had been going into Southeast Asian countries that were not China. I think Singapore might be one of them. And Taiwan will never admit that it's Chinese. And no matter what China says, and I will have that point of view because a friend of mine is from Taiwan. So, oh my God, wait. Oh, shush, Dusty. Oh my God, yes. If I lived in a humid place, anybody, because we all love New Orleans, supposedly, anybody who's moved down there has been like the first thing you had to give up was foundation. So, and then usually you have to find the mascara and eyeliner that will not melt. But yeah, usually by the time they come back, which is about 3 years, they haven't worn makeup in centuries. So it's like, yes, free Taiwan, you understand. So, look at you. Dusty, being a typical man. So, see? Back to the honk. Whenever you hear the honk, it means they're not... Oh my God, they're tailgating. Uh-oh.
He got so pissed off, he's like, I'm going to run a red light just so I can get my revenge.
Oh, did he run a red light?
Maybe.
And the two guys behind him went with him.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that every
I know
day.
that feeling.
Because I'm the one who always winds up halfway in the crosswalk. And someone's always behind me. Oh, shush. All of you. Thank you, but shush. Smut dispenser. Oh my God. Oh my God. Snap. Yes, that's about right. Oh my God, we're going to be able to get that back now when my president is, or my vice president is president. Snap. All the things she's going to bring from here, because she talks like here. There was something she did the other day that I was like, oh my God, that's here. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear hella out of her mouth eventually. You would. What? Oh, okay. Talking about. And you would, Dusty, like that. Smut boy. So yeah, no, the snap thing was big here too. So it's like hella and snap. I'm sure the families will do it and the people who relate. They definitely been putting, and this is legit because I did live in the ghetto. My ghetto speak has been coming on. See, look, there's 70 in the passenger seat. I need 3 people. Maybe I'll get the BFF to come up here, and me and Papa Cat and the BFF. Or BFF's child. He would love that. Doing the Waymo. Yeah. BFF's child has been, I've been around since when she was pregnant. So she'd probably love to do the Waymo because I want to sit in front seat. Ever since their update, there's not been a Waymo sideline anywhere, but supposedly there's some kind of like secret reason in traffic that you can mix them up. And I saw that the other day where they're in a turn lane, they just don't turn. So
Dusty's trying to mansplain.
I can probably claim this now. Hella was a, I think, Tongan thing or Filipino thing. And my friend, who you didn't know better when you were in 8th grade, started that word at my junior high school. That was the first time that I heard it. It was the first time I heard it for 3 months, 6 months. And then all of a sudden it starts picking up. So what we think is that he stole it from his community and then it ran like a horse. So hella comes from, or was stolen by an Oakland person.
What was that?
No! He always says, what was that? And I repeat it. So Hella is hell of, or hella is lots, or what the hell is going wrong? I mean, it's a word that goes everywhere. It's a transitory word. How about that one? Ooh, look, my brain fog. There's going to be a lot of rabbits here because all of that honking is more than usual. So I would say that are people visiting because you've got North Beach on one side and then you've got South of Market. No crows. I was hoping. Look at the puppy. Look at the puppy. Oh my God, puppy. And soon we'll see the parrots. Always have to talk about the parrots. Those trees that look really weird in the over there. Those are trimmed because the Nob Hill parrots, or not Nob Hill, Coit Tower parrots, that's what I call them. There's a name for that hill. They come and spend the night here. Someone in the 20s let out their birds and they propagated. So we have, poor Fuzz has to live through this again. Are you leaving? Oh, okay. You're gonna go pick up Bernie? The Bernie? Oh God. Cover his mouth with tape. Ah, sorry. Have fun, MLH. Have a good day. I know you're from Alameda County, but you're not from Oakland. Oh my God, I am bratty today. So yeah, the green parrots or something. It is really cool because they also fly around in formation for a while before they settle in the trees. They settle in the trees at evening, sunset. We were here one time really late and I went on and we got to see the parrots. It was awesome. So I had never thought about where the parrots went at night. I thought they just went in the trees up at Coit Tower, but it's actually a lot more quiet here than it would be at Coit Tower because there's a parking lot there. And Lord knows I went there enough when I was a teenager. So it's very busy at night. Was that her? Over there. The pink.
No. That's,
okay.
That's older.
That's older.
That's, yeah, definitely not the dad.
Okay. We're trying to figure out, well, we don't have to now. Well, who wasn't, Dusty? Excuse me. I went to the playoff games. My parents had weekend season tickets. And they had mine forever. They finally threatened me that, or they used to threaten me when I was a teenager that if I didn't go, they were going to discontinue, or they were going to cancel mine. So I went with my parents to, we figured 200 games at least. So, and I got hit in the head with a line drive foul ball, and I don't remember who did it. My dad does. But the guy who caught the ball, well, didn't give it to us. Oh, see, that's his side of the debate. Papa Cat liked the Giants. I learned to like the Giants because the A's were, being bad girlfriends. So, and yet when Nora's talking about it, it's like, when Nora talks about it in her page, she mentions Panda, who is, God, what's Panda's real name? I forget. Pablo Sandoval.
Yes.
Because he went by the name of Panda. And I just shut up because I think that's the guy I talked to a couple months ago. I haven't seen him since then. That's the guy that I talked to, I think.
I don't think so.
I didn't see full face. I just saw it. Okay. Nope. He's older. Because
they're stopping at a green light.
They always do that. And the privileged people who think they can stop at a green light because they're going to Uber. That drives me nuts too. Of course you did. That's cool, Lori. We tried, but one of the council in Oakland is notorious for being FU. So that's how we didn't get the space and port. So, hi James Bond. James Bond. We're talking about baseball now. And so now they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with the space that they put aside. Yes. No, and the famous story of when my husband fell in love with me.
Wait, no, can I tell it? No.
Let him tell it. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I knew she was the one when I heard her say two. I heard her say two magic words. You want to know what those words are? You suck!
To the guy who caught the ball from Pablo's
I thought it was
hit.
the umpire for a bad call.
No, we were on third base side, and the guy caught the ball because Pablo hit it out, and then that was their third out, and they said, you suck.
Okay. So yeah, that's how I knew. yeah, she's the one.
Oh, Peter Anderson, hello, who are you? Welcome, have fun. Soon I will have a membership up, and soon you guys will have to have at least one commercial. Sorry. Love you, mean it. Oh my god, that is so cute. No, I can't remember. My parents joked me forever. It was a guy in, I think it was Buddy Bell or something. It was this really cute guy in Texas that would come to the A's, and my parents would tease me constantly that was my boyfriend. So yeah, who was that? Even he's heard it because my dad has said it to him, going, what about her boyfriend?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's when, let's see, I'm finally getting lighter, but I have protester's hand, if you can see it, where the tan line starts. It's gotten a lot lighter, but I'm really dark, and my hairdresser was like amazed, and I went, that's how dark I used to be as a kid. So hi, Cricket. Yes, I know. I found out last night right before bed, and I did not tell Papa Cat until this morning because I knew he'd have a fitful night. So, you know, when you're sitting in bed just about to fall asleep, and I'm really good at going, I would have went, oh, and I'm monetized, and then passed out. And he'd have been up all night, you know, going, oh, I've got everything, and then be like, Yeah. So I told him this.
What's your social security number?
Exactly.
Wake up.
For my tax ID. So I was like, I knew better. So I told him this morning after he fed the girls and after he got me my coffee. And then I went, oh yeah, I'm monetized. Yes. Thank you, Fuzz, for putting up Cricket's YouTube. Yes, I actually lived through Crazy George. I probably have at least one of his signatures somewhere, and somewhere in my mom's pictures that I am scanning because she took pictures constantly. The hardest part is scanning them.
Oh, that was almost a collision.
These are rabbits. It have to be rabbits because they're idiots. So, and then the biggest problem, scanning them is not the biggest problem. It's getting the dupes out that are the biggest problem. And I'm doing it for my dad. So, because my dad would love to see the Oregon pictures because he goes see my family, my other half of my family up in Oregon every year, and that's why I have. And Dusty could enjoy this. I have a Walla Walla onion. I have two actually. I had three to begin with. I gave one to a friend of mine. I'm giving another to a friend of mine tomorrow because she makes Walla Walla onion rings, beast, and she does not live close. So. Okay, thank you, Peter, but we don't do that on here. It's like you could email them or something. It's like, this is the happy channel because I'm just the way I am, unfortunately. So thank you for telling him, though. And yes, Crazy George. Oh my God, I loved him. My parents, since they were season ticket holders, didn't matter what grade they were, we got invited to everything. So, and he would be there. Even though he, just showed up one day, he was a teacher or something, a professor.
Somebody was in real life.
Yeah, I think he was a professor at San Jose State or something. It was like, and maybe he was bipolar. There's another cop car. Because yeah, he'd come into Crazy George, and eventually he stopped being a professor, and he would be at everything. So it's just like, and Taki knew him. Was still the same persona. So I was young and it just sort of scared me sometimes. So I just watched because he was a sweetheart, but he was nuts. He made George, it was George Carlin at a stadium, man, just without the cuss words. So yes, and the wave started, I know that the hockey people always say it started somewhere else, but the wave being broadcast on live TV across the country was started in Oakland. Neener. Ha. So.
The Raiders game. Baseball?
A's game.
A's? Okay.
Yes, and he had all three decks going different directions. He had the top deck and the bottom deck going one way, and the middle deck went another way. And we all listened like good people because the stadium would be packed. This is before Davis Mountain showed up. Oh, cool. Then Nora's happy because she went to the Mariners game. She was in her car this morning saying that she showed her Giants cap and said, we're going to the Mariners game. Because I was like, if she's down here, woman.
Picturing Fuzz in mission control with like 8 monitors at her desk, like keeping track of everything.
Did you hear that? I'll have him say it again. Say it again.
I'm picturing Fuzzy in like a control room with like 10 monitors, just keeping track of like everything all over the world.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just like, you're like the mission control for us little people. It's awesome. So thank you. Thank you for the update on the Giants. Oh my God. Yes, mission control. Oh, that is awesome.
How's our stock portfolio doing today?
Well, she found glue cookie. That was just bizarre.
Yeah, that takes some time.
Oh, look, it's Dalmatian time again. Hi. One of them waved. Look, it's the hook and ladder. Oh my God. I hope it's just because tourists are around and they're just showing the cool fire trucks, because it's like, it'd suck if they had to take it out for something. Weirdly enough, Alameda has a hook and ladder. It's not that long. It doesn't have a guy in the back, if I remember. They don't have a guy in the back in Alameda, do they? I don't think it's that long. That's the super long one.
I think there's somebody in the back.
I don't know. So, I swear to God, she's saying Kamala. Yeah, I think she's saying Kamala.
You would.
So no, Alameda has a hook and ladder, but they have to use it. So they don't use it, they lose it. So you see the hook and ladder everywhere. I don't know how they got it to begin with. Maybe because of the beach, or there's a beach that runs down half of Alameda, and it could be because of the condos all along there might catch on fire or something. But that's what I've heard, is like, we have a hook and ladder in Alameda because they got it and they have to use it, I guess, at least once a day or something. You see the hook and ladder everywhere. It's hilarious. But, you know, San Francisco. I like San Francisco. And they wave back. So there. So, yeah, and unfortunately now all I think is Maryland when I look at the wrought iron fences. And I forgot. I was going to bring a wet magic eraser with me and I forgot. So, because I was too busy picking out lipstick. Oh, I swear to God. At least I'm figuring out the time dysmorphia. So I've learned, anytime I have an extra couple of minutes, I'm going to do something, I'm going to just walk downstairs. So are you guys happy in there? You know, your doors would not have been messed up if you would have let them both be open all the time. So the amount of money that you're probably paying for those doors are being done is probably only being done also because Cairo is going to be baby Bufu, and obviously he's going to be out of this org. So since everybody came for the picture the other day, nobody dresses up that well in at least 13 different people. I have not seen women in full kabuki in a long time. That's what I call full makeup, is kabuki. Because that's what it's like in goth world. So obviously he's going to go from here to announcement. So that's going to be interesting, especially with the little old lady who's like driving you guys nuts. And you don't pay attention to me. So you don't even know when I'm around. So I seem to blend in because all I wear is black. That's all I have. I'm a goth girl. I do have to get a white outfit for the party though. But you stop Peter Anderson, he knows, okay? Fuds, you know what to do. I'm getting a white dress, and anybody who's around, who lives around here, you can send me an email if you want to come. I'm having an election party. So I'm going to be wearing all white for the suffragettes. And a friend of mine on here the other day was like, you have white? I'm like, no. Did she? Okay. Thank you, Fuzz. So yes, it's like, Dusty, maybe you can get the family over here. You can come and see what Alameda looks like. Boring. That's what Alameda looks like. When I was a kid, we called Alameda Amity because Jaws came out when we were 11, and I never went into the beach again. That was my third cop car drive-by, but he definitely looked like he was listening to music. He was sitting back in his chair and had his arm out, like bopping around. That was cool. So, yeah, so the suffragette thing, you're seeing more and more white around my future president. So, DNC closing night had a lot of people in white. So I'm looking at Amazon now because there's no real stores around here except for Bloomies, and I'm not going to spend $500 on a dress I'm only going to wear once and give away. Because I don't do dye either. Ah, God, I've learned. I learned the hard way. I think I spilled it down the hallway once or something. So it's going to be a donation. I'll probably give it to the BFF's. I can probably give it to the BFF's daughter because T's probably about the same size I am now.
Give what?
The white dress. So I'm not even going to try to dye it. So the white dress, she could do what she wants to because she has an office job.
She does? Oh, okay.
Yes. Last time we all, me, S&T, she came with us to Red Lobster. Last time we ever got to go to Red Lobster. And she was in her work clothes. So, yes. Now I have some place to give it to. So now I can go into Bloomies and just not tell her how much it cost. So I've been looking on Amazon, which takes an extraordinary amount of time, an extraordinary reading of the reviews. So, because unfortunately, I've had good luck with Amazon, but some people haven't.
Someone's coming to come through the back door. Oh, wait, they can't go in the back door, they can go out the back door.
I don't know if they can or can't. Let's hope it doesn't break. Ooh, I can feel it. It's not like in the sun. I think it went in. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. There's some kind of detector on here that's dirty, I think.
Oh, it's the camera's gonna...
Yeah, I can feel the camera like vibrating. So yeah, I gotta look that up when I get home.
I just saw him go that way.
So yeah, so I'm on an hour 16. This is my latest like goal in life is to do an hour and 15. Because even if I don't talk about them, I annoy the hell out of them. So, hi Susan P. You're the desert dog of the day. I'm just about to sign off.
Yeah, where's Desert Dog? Get him in here.
He's
now.
earlier.
Huh?
He was earlier.
Was he?
I think so, yeah. No, I saw him.
Okay.
So, yeah. No, unfortunately, Sudie, you're the desert dog of today. And Fuzzy kicks me off now when I say I'm leaving. So, which is good for her because she's watching out for me, which is what you would want a sub to do. So, because I've still been on here like for 3 weeks in a row. So, and I'll take a day off soon. I think I might do it the day I go see Kitty. I don't know. Because it's fun still. And I know that, you know, if I didn't get under their skin just by standing here, I probably would not make a huge effort. But it drives them bonkers, just me standing here because they don't see me, which is so weird. I used to pretend I was invisible. Then now I'm like Bert on Soap, where he used to go look it up on YouTube. He crosses his fingers and he says he's invisible because he had been taken by aliens. This was the 70s in comedy, okay? So it is Bert, isn't it? I think it's Bert. Yeah, I might, you know, get like a silver nameplate that says Bert on it or something. So, okay, I'm leaving now. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat place. Because thanks to Robert James, our president now is Batman. It's his fault. So there's my pyramid. See, somebody's coming out right now. They think I'm here. Where'd they go? No, see? So probably people aren't trusting to go out. I'm sorry. It's a cult. You'll get over it. You can leave anytime you want. She's wearing part civilian clothes. I see that her pants are, so she's not civilian. So, okay, anyway. Where are we going? Manning 8. Ooh, haven't been there before. Papa Cat will go. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and I'll hopefully have it all figured out by Monday. So, thanks to you guys for getting me monetized. You guys all rock. And tell everybody who watches me in the Sly they rock. Thanks, Cricket. Thanks, Fuzz. As usual, I bow down to you. You must just seriously be just talented and natural at it. So, see, she's even telling me to go away because that's my thing. Ciao, Bella. Somebody said nobody says ciao anymore. Now I do. So, ciao, Bellas. I'll see you tomorrow.